What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Pete, and for the last few months I've been thoroughly enjoying playing my Oculus Rift, using the touch controllers and being immersed in this amazing set of worlds and environments that you can get on the Oculus Store and through Steam and other places, I suppose. I don't really know, I only use Oculus Store and Steam. Like a lot of you that own the Oculus, I've been very happy with my device. Like with most other devices that I own, I spend quite a bit of time on the internet looking for accessories for that device, whether it be cases, covers, protective sleeves, lenses, you name it, accessories for the Oculus and for other devices, we pretty much looked for it. That brings me on to the subject of today's video. Recently, I received a message on YouTube from a user named WidmoVR. As it turns out, they're not just a user, they're a company. And they're not just any old company, they're an accessory company for VR headsets. Here's the gist of what they said. They said, "Pete, we love your videos. We'd like to send you a box with a couple of items in there for you to check out and possibly do a video of." And I said, "I'd love to make a video, send them over." So here we are, sometime later, I'm stood in front of a camera and have a box of items for my Oculus to show you. Included in the box we have a pair of covers for the Oculus sensors, a bag to hold the touch controllers, a free t-shirt, which is always a plus, and perhaps the best item of the bunch, so much so that I actually couldn't wait. I've already put it on the Oculus. This right here is a cover, kind of seems like a sock, for the Oculus Rift face mount section. And what you do is you just slip it around the edges and then hook it on at the top. Simple, right? Well, in practice, it took a little bit of time, but that's okay. Here's some of the benefits of having this on your Oculus device. For starters, it's a lot more comfortable than the standard foam that you have on the headset. Whilst that's fine, it's quite thin and it kind of rubs on your skin quite quickly. This, however, is very soft and doesn't do that. It just presses softly on your skin, and that's great. As you're playing with the Oculus, you may sweat because you're moving around a lot. And what happens when you have a piece of foam pressed against your face while you're sweating? That foam collects the sweat. So what happens then when you can't wash that foam because it's attached to the plastic of the device? It gets dirty, and that's not nice. This, you could just take it off, chuck it in the washing machine, put it back on, you're good to go. Should you damage this, you're only damaging this and not the Oculus headset. If you scuff it or get a mark on it, you can just buy another one of these and just stick that one on instead. Should you scuff or mark the Oculus headset, the part that clips in, whilst you can replace those, that's not quite as simple and certainly not as cheap. Looking at some of the other items on the list, I'm now wearing the t-shirt that came in the box. I'm not really sure how well you can see that though. As you can see, it's grey. It has a kinda naked person on it, and they've got Tron-ish lines around them. And whilst it's awesome that it's free for me, it does, however, commit one of the cardinal sins of nerd t-shirts. It's light grey. This thing's going to show sweat patches like nobody's business. We're good so far. Next up, the bag. Now the cool thing about this bag, it's not just the bag, it's actually split into two compartments. This bag, as I said, is for the touch controllers. In a nice touch, which I feel quite a few people would have missed, they include the separation so that you can put your two controllers in there separately. And whilst that might seem stupid, separate compartments is a good thing for separate accessories. Finally, we have the sensor covers for the Oculus Rift sensors, and what they do is clip over the front and then they have a little flappy bit. And they give you two because they assume you have two sensors, mainly because you buy the Oculus, you get one sensor, you buy the touch, you get another sensor, so that's two. Now why are these useful? Well, in WidmoVR's own words, the Oculus sensors are just regular cameras, like any other camera that you'd have on a laptop. So these can be the target for, say, hackers, or whether you want to believe it or not, say the government or something looking through your cameras. And they say the only foolproof way to protect yourself from this happening is to cover it up physically. So that's what they provided me with, physical covers for the cameras. Obviously it goes without saying that I do very much appreciate receiving these items from WidmoVR, and I would like to thank them for sending them to me and for reaching out to me in the first place. That was very cool of them. If you like the look of some of the accessories in this video, why not check them out? Their website is widmovr.com, and rather predictably, their Twitter handle is WidmoVR. that Twitter? I started that wrong. They're at WidmoVR. Now, if you like this video and you'd like to see more videos from me about tech, gadgets and other things gaming, why not subscribe? It's free and you'll get a lot out of it. I've been Pete. Bye bye.